Deep sleep, yeah.
And my observation is that in deep sleep, when we don't experience time as well, right? So we sleep and let's say in night, 11 o'clock we slept. And
Because what measures time is the mind. The mind itself is inactive during deep sleep. So how can we have any sense of time?
Yeah, right. So when we were meditating on deep sleep, maybe in waking.
Meditating means not on, I'm not telling you sit down and think about deep sleep. Not that.
Okay.
Meditation here means what? Meditation means realizing that like in deep sleep, you don't need the contact, external contact with anything to make you happy. Similarly, in waking state, actually we don't need anything else to make us happy. Yeah, what we need to make us happy in the waking state is what? Only one thing. Coming in contact with our real self. Yeah. So all efforts should be made only for that. And we are making effort to get happiness from objects. That is why we are never happy. Whole life goes, if you ask somebody, are you completely happy now? No chance. Because the happiness was dependent upon external things. And nothing will stay. So meditation means don't take it in that way. Meditation means think about that in this way.
Yeah, right. Now I understood context. Thank you.
So, Rituji from Calgary.
Pranam Swamiji. I have two questions. The first one is small. So the two that you said, the small two, and there is the connecting bridge between the previous ones and here, because two doesn't have any in itself.
Connecting verse.
Yeah.
So what I mentioned is about the eternal, but these are not eternal. Like that it is said.
Yeah, that's very wonderful. I wouldn't have understood myself where the two is coming otherwise. The second one is, I think, a little tougher, and as you also pointed out, is Bhagavat Gita is quite a tough taskmaster.
Absolutely.
Ramcharitmanas is the softer version.
Softer version, yes, but there also the underlying message is this only.
Yes. But then one just tends to sort of, be in the chopari.
Because it is told through stories.
Yes.
That is why those are, for us actually, those are much better. Puranas and Ramcharitmanas and others such Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam, of course, now we will slowly, since people have shown interest, we will slowly proceed. So there what happens, the stories are entwined with those wonderful teachings. So for people like us, it is very, very, this devotion aspect. You see, Gita also devotion aspect is there. It is not that Puranas teach something else and Gita teaches something else, no. But Gita, the setting is different.
The Bhagavad Gita forces us to do something, start practicing, because you get like a little bit scared, we got to do so much, and the stuff. So my question is, and I think you pointed out a little bit in the last Bhagavad Gita lecture, is that one should start doing the Patanjali, I think, Ashtanga yoga.
No, start means what? I was telling that one person was going right to the top, disidentification with the body. I said, leave that for now. Where we are standing, you see. So, Patanjali yoga means not, I am not telling directly in that sense. I was telling that we have to start from where we are. The basic things we have to take care of first. And taking care of those things may take years and years and years.
So how do we do even these simple things that, like you pointed out, don't have any...
How will you do means what? When you started learning to cook, what did you do?
Cooking is tangible.
This is also tangible. It's 100% tangible. Cooking, you start with cooking some basic items. You suddenly don't go into a 7-course, 10-course meal, is it not? So here also we have to start with the basic practices which Sri Ramakrishna has wonderfully described in the Gospel. And in the second meeting, he gives the sum and substance in one page to our Master Masha. So start with those. Try to cultivate those. We all have to start with those things. And slowly, we will advance. But it will be very slow. So a lot of patience is necessary. So Rohan is there.
Hi, Swami. Yeah, insightful lecture, this one. Yeah, it was really in depth. I've got a question as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if we have to ultimately detach from our bodies, our feelings, our thoughts, and ultimately our mind.
Mm.
Now, how do we detach from the mind if our senses come from the mind itself? Like, how do you make that last step?
See, senses, here what is Krishna telling? That you cannot stop those sensations. Now, attachment, detachment does not depend upon the sensations. Attachment, detachment depend upon our reaction to the sensations. So someone is passing through a road, he sees a very big piece of diamond. A greedy person, a tremendous reaction is there. Oh, when someone is not looking, let me put in my pocket and go away. But a person who does not want all those things, does not even touch the stone. So sensation was both of them saw the same diamond. But one is attached because he has desires. The other is completely unattached. So, and now the question is how to cultivate this kind of unattachment. There is only one way. Sri Ramakrishna said there is a piece of iron. There are two magnets. One is a smaller one is a bigger magnet. So where will the piece of iron go? It will go towards the bigger one. So the only way in which we can be unattached is create a tremendous attachment for the only truth which exists, which is God. So here we are working on both sides. We are trying to give up negative things, we are trying to hold on to positive things. Both have to go together. Otherwise, we can never be unattached. So cultivate devotion, and the methods are given in all the scriptures, especially in Puranas and what Rituji was telling, books like Ramcharitmanas, Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Actively cultivate a liking, a devotion for God. And at the same time discriminate and try to give up what will not stay. Both these things have to be done together. So when you try to lose weight, what do? You exercise, positive thing, but you also try to give up junk food. Yeah. So positive and negative both have to go together. Only one will not do. You go to the gym, work for 2 hours, then you come and have a huge feast. That won't do. That is the thing.
So if we're making an attachment to God, though, like our mind produces that thought. So how do we refrain from being attached to the mind?
That is a far, you cannot be attached to the mind while we are in this state. That final thing is only can be done when the mind merges or you can say disappear. That is in the highest state, Sri Ramakrishna has said. We can just forget about it now. So till then, we have to deal with these sensations in this way. So first is detachment from the gross objects. That itself will take one lifetime. So what to speak of other things? See, the thing is what? Unattachment to the mind basically does not mean anything. Because all these play is going on in the mind. So with the mind, we are creating good sanskaras. With the mind, we are creating bad sanskaras. So till we are fighting this fight, there is no question of being unattached to the mind, because all the play is being done where? Here in the mind. So when the mind is completely purified, then it rises beyond itself. Then the supreme reality is reached. That is the process. So for now we can forget about that. We have to start from where we are. So who is next? Sudipto. Which Sudipto is this? Oh, this is our Sudipto who had come last time.
Yes, from Maharaj. I was planning to come in person today as well, but didn't work out.
No problem. You can come whenever next you are free.
Yes, then, the questions that were asked, so I would like to thank everyone because I learned a lot through them because they were asked. So, yeah, thanks to everyone that asked questions.
Thank you. So I think before Yogi ji we have only Sulagna ji. She has now returned to Delhi from her West Bengal trip and she is not happy because she has returned. But what to do, that is life. So Sulagna ji, you bear with everything. You bear with Calcutta, bear with Delhi. And when you come here, we will also bear with you. It is not easy, but we will do it. Thank you. It is very late for you, yeah. And of course now, last but not the least, Baliji and Yogi ji. Baliji I mentioned first, otherwise she will be angry. Yeah, all the saints and sages. This one I worked quite a bit because I took from many sources. Ram Sugdaji, Akhandanandji, a little from Gyaneshwari, then Maheshanandji also, some very few, very nice insights are there. So it is a wonderful thing to read all this and try to shape them into a...
Yes, Maharaj.
I can't think of a more rational explanation on how to live your life and be happy than this. However, as you say, even if you understand it rationally,
It is difficult to carry out in practice because...
Yeah, the practice is very difficult because you're not really convinced unless you...
Let it be difficult. So why are we afraid of something difficult?
No, but we have to live through it. How can we know that that's not really the way it is until we try it?
Yeah, we have to try.
And it makes us miserable over and over again.
It will come and go. Krishna is not telling Arjuna that in this instant you have to be free from misery. In this instant you have to be free from attachment.
Right.
He does not demand that. He is telling, don't worry. These will come and go.
Yeah.
But you should have the correct attitude towards them.
Yeah.
If you have the correct attitude and you keep on trying, one fine day, these will not create any reaction on you.
Any more attachment.
Yeah.
So that's the difficult part. And we talk about how it's going to take so long. It takes so long because the human being who's so outward in his senses doesn't get it till he actually experiences that misery.
Yes.
That misery really has to sink in before you can change it. I think
there is no way out.
There's
Our
no
karma-
ego, it's very small.
If our karma is there, experiencing something, we will experience that. But this will help us a great deal.
Yes, it does. It
Because
does.
man is completely discouraged, depressed when he thinks, oh, this has come, I am finished, I am ruined, this will never end. But this tells us nothing stays. Then in misery also we will get some solace, patience.
Yeah.
Be patient. There's a wonderful song. A person goes to commit suicide. So then this song is in the background. Unfortunately, I'm not remembering. I'm not remembering. There is a wonderful song there. In Indian tradition is simply fantastic.
Yeah.
If I remember, I'll tell you.
Bhaja Govinda?
No. There's a Hindi film song, but a very nice song.
But anyway, I'm looking for a way to speed up this process, but I don't think.
If you find you, please tell me.
No, I really think, why waste so many lives?
You're not wasting. How are you wasting? Oh my goodness. You're traveling towards God. You're traveling towards the eternal reality.
Yeah, well,
If that is a wastage, then what is good utilization?
But there must be.
Marika,
There is no magic.
I'm hoping for many lives, and you're saying this.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it is very helpful. I agree with you, and I can't think of a better scripture to describe this situation. Because I didn't grow up with this religion, and I think it's wonderful. I don't know. I can't think of any other. Even what Jesus said, about wealth and give up wealth. It doesn't really tell you why. It does, but it doesn't. This explains.
See the depth and width. Width means the range
Yeah.
of Indian spiritual tradition
Yeah.
is unmatched.
Yeah.
There is no dogmatism in this.
Like
It is there for all to see.
It's the ancient.
There is nothing compared to this.
The tradition is a lot older. It's a lot more.
Not only older, it is much more developed. It is
Very deep.
the depth we cannot even imagine. We have not even touched the surface.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm grateful for it, and I just still think that we should think about how many more lives we don't really have to.
Yeah,
go through
we
all
are
this.
always bothering about. We are always calculating.
No, I just don't think
That is
we
called
should-
businessman, no? Baniya buddhi, they say.
Why should
Always gain and loss. If I do this, what will happen? If I do that, what will happen? Arey Baba, you have not even started. You are calculating and the whole life is gone in calculating.
No, I just don't want to go through unnecessary misery over many lifetimes.
We make ourselves more miserable by thinking about the coming misery. So in summer itself, people start complaining, Maharaj, it is only for 2 months, then again rain. Arey Baba, now why you are making us miserable? Now enjoy the summer if you can. So in summer also you are miserable, in winter also you are miserable.
No, I'm not miserable.
So our state is like that. In happiness also we are thinking of sorrow and making us also miserable. That is, give up those things.
No, the
Meditating
process,
on
yeah.
those things is only meditating on things which don't stay. Think about God. That is the only solution.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.